Good evening, and welcome inside alumni. For tonight's matchup between the number 1 ranked Nitro Lady Wildcats and the number 2 ranked Greenbrier East Spartans, making that trip down here to Nitro High School. Battle of 1 and 2 as they push for the postseason. And it all goes through Nitro, the defending champs of AAA. This is the sequel. Then there could be possibly a trilogy to this matchup in later to come in Charleston. First time these two met was the beginning of the season, 12-6, December the 12th, or December the 6th, sorry, where Nitro came out the loser of that game. Fell to him early, 56-37. Just couldn't get any shots to fall. Nitro couldn't. It was not very good from the free throw line, and as they look to bounce back tonight in this sequel. Nitro's been on a 11-2 run since then, with losses coming from Southern and a Quad A Wheeling Park in overtime in their last game. Nitro has 7 games left on this season, including tonight's competition. They got some tough opponents ahead of them. Winfield, which will be here tomorrow night. Wheeling Park again, looking for some revenge there. They play Morgantown and St. Albans and Hoover. But first they got to get by Greenbrier East. They will be back in action tomorrow at 5 p.m. though for Winfield, win or lose tonight. So they got to stay focused on what's in front of them as the season goes on here. Greenbrier East has been on a roll this season, 16-0, with notable wins over Nitro on 12-6, Woodrow Wilson, Winfield, Hurricane, Huntington High, and their last win over Charleston Catholic, which was on the 1st of February, and they could look to continue that streak here. We got about 6 minutes before game time starts, and we're going to step aside, and we'll be back to bring you the action here live from Alumni Arena.
My name's Dave Casebold, and I'm proud to be the mayor of Nitro. The city is made up of local businesses that have been the strength of our community for decades. Family businesses are the lifeblood of any small city. Those businesses provide a sense of city pride. Here you will find antique and niche shop and great family-owned restaurants. For outdoor lovers, there's Riding Our Lake that suits everyone's needs, from hiking and biking to fishing and running. We hope to see you soon.
N-I-T-R-O, go Nitro!
Hello, my name's Dave Casebold, and I'm proud to be the mayor of Nitro. The city is made up of local businesses that have been the strength of our community for decades. Family businesses are the lifeblood of any small city. Those businesses provide a sense of city pride. Here you will find antique and niche shop and great family-owned restaurants. For outdoor lovers, there's Riding Our Lake that suits everyone's needs, from hiking and biking to fishing and running. We hope to see you soon.
N-I-T-R-O, go Nitro!
No plan? No problem. Just wing it, and we'll do the rest. Plump and juicy? You got it. Fried to perfection? Always. Sauced and tossed, or naked if you prefer. It's always your choice at Gino's. Whether it's a 6 or 10 piece of our famous original wings, or our tasty traditional wings, or a 10-ounce portion of our tender boneless wings, we'll leave your mouth watering for more. We promise we won't wing it, but you should. Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House. Just wing it.
And welcome back inside Alumni Arena here at Nitro High School. 1300 Park Avenue is where you can find us in person. But if you can't find us there, you can always catch us at Nitro Wildcats broadcasting on YouTube, bringing you all the home action. As you just saw there just a second ago, Senator, newly appointed Senator of West Virginia, Mr. Jim Justice, makes his way to the bench. He is the head basketball coach for Greenbrier East, has been for many years, former governor here over the past 8 years. He also has Baby Dog in attendance, which that's been the popular subject before game time, was everybody rushing over to see Baby Dog, as always. Big Jim's got his Lady Spartans playing phenomenal basketball. 16-0 on the season, without a blemish. But we'll see what happens here tonight in Alumni Arena. Packed house. News and media outlets here. But the best coverage you'll find is right here on Nitro Wildcats Broadcasting. Referees making their way out to the court. You got about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left before we get into the pregame festivities with the national anthem, which we'll bring to you, and then followed by player introductions. And that'll be brought to you by the wonderful voice of Mr. Rodney Gordon, the voice of the Nitro Wildcats. We will miss him greatly during baseball. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes to bring you the opening of tonight's matchup.
Serving the area one truck at a time for over 60 years. Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is in your neighborhood each and every day, working to keep your family cool and comfortable. With the dog days of summer ahead and fall right around the corner, it's time to schedule your home HVAC system tune-up and preventive maintenance. Right now, we're offering 0% financing on a new Rheem home system and includes a 10-year worry-free warranty. Remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
And we paid some bills there. Thanks to Mullins for being one of the sponsors and running the commercials for us here at Nitro High School. You can also see the huddle version at nitrowildcats.com. Along with this version, it's just a little bit harder to find this year for some reason. Don't know why, but we got it figured out. And we're bringing it to you live on YouTube at Nitro Wildcats Broadcasting .com. It's just at YouTube. You type that in the search engine, pop right up. We're waiting on the video productions crew down in Chapmanville to go live. The boys are playing Chapmanville down there. Both basketball teams here at Nitro High School highly ranked in AAA and look to go back to the state tournament this year. Nitro Lady Wildcats are the defending AAA champions, with the young cast last year pulled off a victory. I got Sawyer Redmond here joining me. His dad's on the production.
Yep.
So we're getting ready to start the national anthem, so we're going to turn it over to Mr. Rodney Gordon.
And now for the introduction of the starting lineup, first for Greenbrier East, number 1, Ava Workman. Number 2, Kennedy Stewart. Number 4, Jada Waller. Number 5, Alexis Stack. And number 55, Hannah Fuller. And now, introducing your Nitro Wildcats. Number 24, Kinley Steele. Number 1, Micah Adams. Number 5, Brooklyn Collie. Number 11, Ava Edwards. And number 23, Natalie Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the voice of Nitro, Mr. Rodney Gordon there with the player introductions. Man, I am fumbling all over my words so far this evening. It must be just the excitement I have for this 1-2 matchup in AAA.
Yep.
Nitro on the season is ranked second in the West Virginia rankings per Max Prep and number 1 in AAA. So they consider Nitro the number 2 team out of all classes in West Virginia via Max Prep. All stats, ratings, rankings, and all that good stuff will be brought to you by Max Prep. Unfortunately, Max Prep did not have any stats for the Greenbrier East
You're not
girls.
a big fan of Max Prep, aren't you?
I love Max Prep when it's done correctly.
I've heard some wise words from it.
Yeah.
Big game for Nitro.
It is.
1-2 seeds coming in. Natalie Smith for the jump ball.
And Fuller wins it, gets it to number 2, Stewart. And here are the Spartans on offense. They get it back into Fuller. That's what they got. They got some height with Fuller right there.
Yep. A lot of movement in this offense.
Workman with a good crossover. She drives. Natalie Smith alters the shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Fuller and the Lady Spartans. It'll be Nitro ball.
Workman was looking for that drive-in bucket but couldn't finish.
And that's something Nitro needs to focus on tonight, Sawyer, is their turnovers versus their giveaways. They're giving the ball away almost 15 times a game and only turning it over 13 and a half times a game.
Yeah, it looks like we're trying to get Brooklyn Collie here in the corner, see what she can do.
Cash money, Brooklyn Collie put it in the basket.
She is cash money. Nothing to say about that.
And loose ball, Micah Adams with the steal. She pushes it out to Edwards. Edwards has been coming on strong, but she gets it blocked by number 1, Workman. Kinley Steele from 3, no good. And the rebound was skied and brought down by Stack.
Grazed around the rim for that one.
Back at the other end, number 2, Stewart tried to pull the 3. Ava's got the long rebound. She's trapped in the corner, and we're going to get a push foul. I believe it's going to be on number 1, Workman.
Early foul for this game. Let's try to keep those down. If I was the coach, as Jim Justice would say, probably.
Yeah. I don't know what he says.
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
He says follow the guidelines back in COVID.
Should have wore that shirt.
I should have. Missed opportunity. I'm kicking myself for it. Smith steps back for a 2. It's going to be no good. And nobody there but the Lady Spartans to get that rebound. And now they push. They had numbers, but now Workman's going to try to work it around. Gives it off. Number
Fake.
4, Waller. She had a good fake, as you called it there.
Yep.
Loose ball controlled, and now Workman's going to fire from 3, and it's going to hit nothing but a cheerleader.
Nope. Now this offense, as I've seen so far, it's a lot of screen and rolls. So we'll see how that plays throughout this game. See if Nitro can adjust.
And when Nitro went up to Greenbrier East, as Colley pulls for the 3, and it didn't hit nothing. Ooh, I got a little excited. It looked good. They get it out on the outlet. Number 4, Waller had it passed back to number 5, Stack, and she couldn't get it, but down low, Workman put it back in.
Fast basketball game we have here.
Back early in the season, Edwards tried to drive it, and she got it poked away by Waller. She gets covered up by Micah. Loose balls on the floor. Nitro comes away with it. Little chaos there. You had 2 Wildcats going for that loose ball. You got to talk right there. You almost caused a turnover and gave it right back to Greenbrier East. They're in a zone. They were looking for Colley down in the low block away from the ball as they're pulling a double team on Natalie Smith in the post.
See if they can get something converted here. Looks like they're playing a 2-3. See if we can get something in the middle.
Long pass controlled by Colley. She looks to drive, passes it up. Edwards in the corner for 3. It's going to be no good. Smith goes back up, and she's blocked by Workman. Workman at the other end couldn't finish. Micah Adams got the rebound. Kinley Steele for 3. Can't find it again. Ava Edwards with the rebound. Shots altered and can't get it to go up. And Coach Jones wanting a foul as that ball was stripped away from Smith. Workman passed up the 3 because of the defense by Edwards.
Workman trying to slow this down right now.
Good move behind the back. Kicks out for Waller. Now they go to the post. Get a cutting. Number 2, Stewart, and she gets the shot to go. 4-3, lead in favor of the Spartans here.
Brooklyn looks like she's trying to look down low.
Yeah,
Power dribble.
Nitro needs to establish a post game, and it was going to be tied up with Fuller and Steele, and it'll be jump ball Nitro possession. Chris out there doing a heck of a job. I give him kudos every game that we're here.
Doesn't get paid either.
No, just does it for the love. Get it into Smith off the inbound. She can't make it. Body language shows her frustrations early. And good transition offense by the Spartans as Workman gets the assist over to Waller for her first points. And
Nat needed to get down the floor faster, just basically caused another point for the Spartans.
And I believe it's her frustration.
Yep. You got to put those things aside.
Yeah, I mean, still early. You 3:30 left here in the first quarter. You still got three more quarters to go. Kinley Steele goes up, and she's going to be fouled. Fuller is called for the foul. Big Jim doesn't like the call. Kinley Steele headed to the line. Sawyer's trying to make sense of my notes.
Can't read any of this.
It's that South Charleston education. She misses the first one. Can't read or write.
Tell that to my father.
That's how that is to your grandfather. He was one of my teachers.
That is true. That was for the best subject, math.
Yep, algebra actually was what he taught me. She goes 1 of 2 there from the free throw line.
50% for the game.
And that's probably around where she's at on the season. I didn't write it down. I just put the top 3 there.
Yeah.
As she's worked her way up into some of those top 3 categories in rebounds and a couple others, I believe. 2-point lead for the Lady Spartans. Give it to Fuller, hand back off, and Fuller's going to get hit with a offensive foul as she leaned into that screen.
Rough foul.
And that's going to be 2 on her. And that's going to bring her out of the game. And number 20, Braxton, is going to check in. Sandy Braxton into the game. We're going to see the replay here. Look as she's moving and leans and pushes right there. Wildcats back on offense. Sigmund's in the game for the Lady Wildcats. She's lethal from 3, in the top 3 from three-point percentage. Smith trying to get something going in the post, can't get it. Loose ball, and Conley comes away with it. Gibson in the corner, 3, got it. Bree Gibson, sophomore, is coming up big here right now.
Spartans trying to speed this up, use their speediness to their advantage here.
Yeah, Stewart was trying to do a little head fake there. Almost picked up that pivot foot right there at the top of the top of the three-point line. Now Workman's going to work on Sigmund. Good defense by J.C. Sigmund. And Brooklyn Colley with the quick hands on the double team. Goes coast to coast and gets her 5th point. Cash Money Colley, 5 in the quarter.
Only a sophomore, too, if I'm correct.
Yes. Deep 3 by Stewart, no good. Smith, who leads the team in rebounds, gets that one.
8.3 rebounds a game for Smith, so definitely our leader.
And Gibson trying to drive in between 2 Spartans and gets it stolen away. That's still that young age there as a sophomore.
Got to learn to develop.
Good kick out pass to number 20, Braxton, and it was short. Now they recoup, and Waller looks to drive.
Oh.
And it's going to be a blocking foul called on Adams. Nitro's bench erupted wanting the charge, but I don't think Adams was set, and I think she's telling them.
Looks like Jones, Edwards, and Payne looked like she was going to go in, but decided to sit her down.
Waller at the line. First one's up, no good. Both teams have missed a free throw here early. And Brooklyn Colley's going to catch a breather. And Natalie Smith's going to catch a breather. And here Carson Jones is going to see her first action tonight.
Yep. My math is correct, a 9-point lead for the.
Fuller's going to hit with the, or Waller's going to be hit with that pass. I can't.
Mixing up the words today.
It's bad. It's bad. We'll have to go to speech therapy or something.
Yeah, I had to do that when I was little.
It's okay. You sound wonderful now, Sawyer.
Thank you. Looking for Carson down low.
Gibson shoots the 3. It's going to be short.
Nothing but net. Edwards saves it.
Waller back at the other end. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Edwards to recover there to alter the shot on the layup. Sigmund's got it. And Stewart was given a little body as she was trying to get up the court. And now they slow down as we're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Edwards steps into the 3. Can't get it to go. And we're going to get a foul on Carson Jones. Carson Jones, usually in these categories, is top 3 leader, but
Yep.
She hasn't been back to herself ever since that injury last year.
Yeah.
She's getting there. There's some
Still
games,
working on it.
There's some games she's awesome, and then there's some that
You can definitely see her old self in some games, but
and it takes a while, and you're scared.
Yeah.
You blow your ACL, and
That's
you
rough.
get scared, and it's understandable. But she still contributes to this team. I mean, second leader in rebounds, not like in the stat line as per game, but like all together this season.
field goal percentage too is 42.
Shot there by number 5 was no good, but Waller's there to put it back up and in. 9-8.
Looking to speed it up. Jones contested.
And she's going to see a double team. Anytime Jones or Smith is down low, that double is coming.
Yep.
And that's going to be on number 5, Stack. That's going to be her first. 3 team fouls.
42% field goal shooter from the line, on the line right here.
Yeah, 3 team fouls on the Wildcats. 5
Yeah.
for the Lady Spartans. Jones makes the first.
Little under 24 seconds. Left in this half. She'll go 2 for 2.
Jones is a 54% free throw shooter, and she does good right there to capitalize. Number 2, Stewart, shot good.
Little floater.
Lead is 1 for the Wildcats as we drop under 10 seconds here. Kenzie Casto in the corner, 4-3, no good. Long rebound controlled by the Lady Spartans, 3 seconds left. Workman's on the run out. Kicks it back to Stewart, but it's going to be too late. No shot, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter of action. First 8 minutes in the books. Wildcats up 1 point, 11-10. We'll be back after these messages.
My name's Dave Casebowl, and I'm proud to be the mayor of Nitro. The city is made up of local businesses that have been the strength of our community for decades. Family businesses are the lifeblood of any small city. Those businesses provide a sense of city pride. Here you will find antique and niche shop and great family-owned restaurants. For outdoor lovers, there's Riding Our Lake that suits everyone's needs from hiking and biking to fishing and running. We hope to see you soon.
N-I-T-R-O, go Nitro!
And we're back here as you watch a replay of Brooklyn Colley with that steal that led out to that fast break opportunity to give her 5th point in the quarter. She was the leading scorer for the Wildcats with 5. Jones had 2 from the free throw line. Gibson had 3, and Kinley Still had 1. And for the Lady Spartans, Workman had 2. Stewart had 4, and Waller had 4 as well.
1 point game leading into this second quarter. I'd really like to see Nitro just take this away so far, coming into halftime, have a strong halftime, and finish it off through the second half.
It's not an easy task as you're facing the number 2 team in AAA. Screen set up top for Workman. She goes the opposite way and then uses it again. Waller has it, looking to work around. She gets it in the corner. Nothing's home there for Braxton, but she gets it back out to Waller for the 3. No good. Jones with the rebound. She gives it up to Nat Smith.
5.5 rebounds a game for Jones.
Gibson. Now they get it into the post to Jones. Loses the handle. Still able to get the shot up, but no good. Now Stewart back down. Loses the handle for a second, but regains it. She finds Workman, steps into a 3, too hard.
Looked good, but
J.C. Sigmund with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Braxton.
first foul of the game.
First team foul of the quarter, first foul of the game for Braxton. And Sigmund, littlest girl on the court, coming away with that rebound right there. She's scrappy.
Yep. Looking to run a set right here.
Still in this 1-2. It's like a one box as Bree Gibson knocks down a 3. That's 2 of those for her in the game. Workman.
Playing a tight 2-3 here. Past the 3-point line. Let's see what Nitro's plan is with this.
Now Workman resets, looking to get a screen for Sigmund. A little bit of a moving screen there, but no call. They get it back down in the post to Workman. She reverses, can't finish. That's going to be last touch by the Lady Spartans as number 30, Woody, knocks it out of bounds for the Lady Spartans, and it'll be Nitro's ball. So there's something about a Friday night packed house here in Alumni Arena that's just special.
Especially when the boys are having a big game too, showing out for the Lady Wildcats.
Nat Smith with a great move on the inside to get that inside leverage, and Ava Edwards able to find her there. We're going to reset this offense. Waller's going to take Jones off the dribble, gives it into the paint. Now she gets it back, gives it off to Workman. Braxton for three. It's going to be bank shot.
Bank three, the way to go.
Listen, I'm on call this weekend. We can't be doing bank shots because I work in banks. Jones down at the other end.
Jones
gets it
was
blocked.
wide. Defense collapsed and got her at the last minute.
Braxton again for three. It's going to be no good. Ball's tipped around. Waller comes away with it. Can't finish. Jones leaves her position. And we're going to get a foul called on the floor. It's going to be on Bree Gibson. That's her first.
Jones subbing out. Looks like
Brooklyn Colley and Kinley Steele are back in the game. Just trying to get an update on the boys' game. But the video is not coming up. In the corner, 4-3 is no good, Stewart. But rebound by Workman. She's back out on the wing. Swings it back to Stewart. She's going to try again, and she got it that time.
She was happy about that shot.
She's been trying and trying to get that three ball to go and finally got it there. Ties the game at 16. Sigmund was looking for Steele cutting, and Woody got a handle on it and knocked it out of bounds.
Coach is definitely fired up after that.
Yeah, Coach Jones, you can hear him probably in the background of our mics here.
Yep.
Barking out orders as Micah Adams came back in the game. Calling out the play, trying to find somebody. This box zone defense from Greenbrier East is causing some troubles here in the second quarter. Colley with the runner, can't get it. Kinley Steele tips it over, and it's going to be tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball. Stay Wildcats possession.
Yep. Best shot in the game of basketball, the floater right there. Or at least my favorite.
And usually Brooklyn is pretty good with it. It is a 30-second timeout. It's up to our producer to do whatever he wants. And it's going to be taken by Big Jim in the Greenbrier East, the Lady Spartans. We'll watch some replays here, as that's a play I was talking about a minute ago. Good awareness by Edwards to look down into the post to find Nat Smith, who had that inside leverage right there.
Yep. See the replay here.
That's Jones going up and getting fouled.
Don't forget about Baby Dog. Special appearance today. There were some rumors going around school. It was like Baby Dog's going to be here today. I didn't believe any of it, but
well, he's here.
Apparently they were right.
Live in the flesh.
You know, arguably more famous than the actual governor himself.
Senator now, but
Senator,
yes.
my bad.
Yes.
I don't keep up with politicians.
It's okay. You're still young. You've got a couple years to go before you can vote.
Looking up. Deep three.
Deep three from Ava Edwards. And she's came on strong here late as she moved up to the third leading scorer for the Wildcats per game with 6.3.
Look at Edwards right now. She's basically just face guarding number 2. Not letting anything pass.
Back out to Workman. Her shot from 3. No good. Colley with the rebound. She's
Look
attacking.
at a drive here.
Little Euro step, scoop and score, cash money. Colley usually does it from the outside, but taking it to the paint right there. Lead is 5 for the Wildcats.
Oh,
Shot from 3 from Stewart, no good. Contact way after the shot between Adams and Stewart. And we're going to get a timeout taken by the Wildcats. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. And Sawyer's going to tell you the importance of voting.
Yeah, you know, it's important. People supposed to be voting. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything political, but.
No, we're going to watch some replays here as Ava Edwards knocks down that 3 ball right there to get her going.
How many threes has she had on the day?
That's her first points. But
First three.
here's Colley's Euro step, scoop under, and that was a beautiful move by Brooklyn Colley.
Reminds me of Caleb Thomas right there on that Euro
Yes.
step.
Oh, Caleb's last move at home. The spin
missed
move
that
in the
game.
lane with the scoop. Oh,
Yeah, I heard he had a
Sports
great
Center
game.
top 10 right there.
Ooh, that's debatable, but
Well, it was, in my opinion.
I've
But I'm
seen some
partial.
insane moves from him back in middle school. His Euro steps against those little kids, it was scary.
You got news media. Oh,
I
your
was
dad's
the little
calling
kid.
you. Your dad is calling you
I
out
was the
saying
little
you
kid.
were
It
the
was-
little kid that Caleb was abusing on the court.
Those 8 a.m. practices on Saturdays, they were scary against him.
Inbound in straight to Jones, and good defense by Fuller, who's back in the game with 2 fouls. Waller down in the corner for the 3.
In and out.
Matt Smith with the rebound, looking to get it out to Adams. Adams on the run. She'll go off the glass, kiss it
There
in.
it is.
Micah Adams, her first points.
Smith and Jones both in the game here.
Stewart.
Deep. Oh. Back of the rim.
And if I'm Greenbrier East, I don't like those. I want to set my offense
know.
and try to capitalize, because when they were running their sets, that's when they came back into this game.
Yep. She did have better shots.
Another turnover for the Wildcats. Workman up top, gives it over to Waller. Back to Workman. Good defense there by Nat Smith to come out and help on that.
Waiting for a set here, it looks like.
It's another zone look from the Wildcats. They get it into the post, but Micah Adams there sneaking around, picking the pocket.
Edwards sits for a little bit. See if she can get Brooklyn maybe in the corner, but looks to Micah.
Adams has it, picks up her dribble, gives it up to Smith up top. Back to Adams. Stop, shot, no good. Edwards with the rebound, can't get it to go. Fuller played her hard on defense there and altered the shot. Braxton coming down, pulling the shot from about the elbow. And no good. And foul is going to be on Braxton. It's going to be her second as she pushed Adams. We'll watch this replay here. Nope, never mind. It's not ready. We'll stay with live actions. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There's Adams sneaking around. That's Michael Jordan-esque. Playing that back door, trying to get that back pick on that steal right there. Did it in the NBA Finals to Karl Malone.
Yeah, I wasn't alive then, but.
Well,
Wait,
you
was
missed
I?
out.
I did miss out.
I don't know when we were born.
09?
No.
Yep.
Edwards takes it, loses the dribble. Smith throws it off the leg of Braxton, and it'll stay Lady Wildcats ball. 23-16, 2:10 left here in the first half. Big Jim getting an explanation from one of the referees.
The great Will Samuel.
Wasn't going to say his name, and we're going to get a foul. You heard that smack across the court, and that's going to be on Braxton. That's her third. And she came in the game to replace Fuller earlier, who had 2 fouls. So now number 5, Stack, is going to come back in to replace Braxton. 3 team fouls on the Lady Spartans, 1 on the Lady Wildcats. 23-16. Waller guarding the inbound.
Looks like we're really trying to look for Brooklyn. Didn't have it.
Then we go to Bree Gibson. Now Kenzie Casto from the corner. Got it. Kenzie Casto with a 2. A very long 2, Kenzie Casto, but that is one of her favorite shots. I see her in the gym working on that shot all the time. Good pass there by Fuller to get the cutting Workman.
Little
Give and go action right there. The backdoor cut. Now Brooklyn trying to attack. Gave it back out to Gibson. Gibson knocks down her third 3 of the game.
on fire today.
Bree Gibson with 9 points. Stewart stops, pops, threes
In and
rolling
out.
around the rim.
120 left.
10-point lead here for the Lady Wildcats over the number 2 team in AAA. Minute 15 left.
Brooklyn's really looking to drive here. Gets fouled.
She's going to get fouled by Workman before there was even a possibility of Stewart taking the charge. And you see it here.
When you look at Brooklyn drive, she really takes her time. It's usually a hezzy, then a drive. So really confuses a lot of defenders instead of just going straight in.
Foul would be on Workman.
Eric doesn't have the stats, but
I'll take the top 3 in each category and write them down, man.
yeah, I don't write them, so it's okay.
Number 12 for Greenbrier East is going to see her first action. And I do not have her listed.
It's kind of hard to read the names, but let's see.
We'll get that corrected here just shortly. Brooklyn goes 1 of 2 there. She's got 8 in the game. This offensive is being led by the sophomores tonight. Good move there by Waller and draws the foul on Kenzie Casto. Waller worked hard to get that move to go to the paint, and she'll go to the line and see if she can capitalize. She missed 2 earlier.
She did. See what we can do. You really don't need that foul coming in. You just under a minute. At this point, you just go in the locker room and hope to have a good second half.
And she misses another one. Number 30, Liz Woody's going to check back in for the Lady Spartans, and Fuller's going to come out.
Looks like
as Waller settles in for her second. And
in and out.
she hasn't made one yet from the free throw line. 29-18, under a minute to go here in Alumni Arena.
sneaky, looking like we can get a sneaky little 3 before the half.
Edwards,
Throws it up.
no good.
Nothing but air. Coach Jones disappointed about that, but
Telling her to run that offense. 11-point advantage for the Wildcats, though. 14 fouls on the Lady Spartans, 2 on the Lady Wildcats as we drop under 30 seconds. Good backdoor cut by Stewart, but it was picked off by Bree Gibson, who's having a monster game so far. And she gets hit with the over back.
I would say she was over. But they took our risers out, so me and Eric have to stand today. Thanks, Nitro Show Choir, but
It's okay. They
calling
needed
you
it
out.
more than us. Turnover there. Woody gets it. Now they work it back around. Stewart comes across, drops it into the paint for Stack,
There it
and
is.
she gets a good basket at it right there off the good assist by Stewart.
That's trying to drive in here, see what you can do.
No
Off the
good.
glass.
3 seconds left, too. Stewart from half court, no good. 29-20. Lady Wildcats on top of the number 2 Greenbrier East Lady Spartans here in Alumni Arena. About a 10-minute break, and we'll be back to action after these commercials.
Plan? No problem. Just wing it, and we'll do the rest. Plump and juicy? You got it. Fried to perfection? Always. Sauced and tossed, or naked if you prefer. It's always your choice at Geno's. Whether it's a 6 or 10 piece of our famous original wings, or our tasty traditional wings, or a 10-ounce portion of our tender boneless wings, we'll leave your mouth watering for more. We promise we won't wing it, but you should. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House. Just wing it.
And welcome back inside to Alumni Arena here at Nitro High School as the number 2 Lady Spartans of Greenbrier East have made their way down here to take on the number 1 Lady Wildcats of Nitro High School. 9-point advantage at the half for the Lady Wildcats. Offense came on strong there in the second quarter for the Lady Wildcats with 18 points total. A lot from the freshmen, or not the freshmen, they were freshmen last year. Yep, but now they're back to sophomore year here. Bree Gibson had 9. Ava Edwards had 3. Natalie Smith with 2. Brooklyn Conley with 8. Jones with 2. Adams with 2. Kinley Steele with 1. And Kinsey Casto with a deep 2 there late in the second quarter. And for Greenbrier East, Workman has 4 in the game. And Stewart has 7. Waller has 4. She had an opportunity there in the second quarter to knock down 2 free throws, and she missed both. And Stack has 2 and 3 from Braxton. And the Lady Spartans will have ball to start here, and they're averaging 10 points per quarter, 10 and 10 there.
Yep.
And Stewart's going to get it off the inbound.
Coming out hot here. Half-court press.
Workman driving, scooping, no good. Smith altered that shot a little bit. Waller finds Fuller. Now back to Fuller, and she's going to get fouled by Smith. That's the first foul on Smith. Fuller will go to the line to shoot 2. So far, no free throw shots made by Greenbrier East.
Yeah. I'd like to see, Nitro's lower part of our offense a little bit contribute more. Seems like we have our three-point shooters are doing way too much, and we had to work the basket a little bit.
Yeah, Fuller gets the first one to go. 1 of 5 for the team through it's like 2 quarters and some seconds. And she gets the second one to go.
2 for 6.
Her first points of the game come there here in the third quarter. Cut the lead to 7. Kinley Steele wide open in the corner. Shot is good, nothing but the bottom of the net for Kinley Steele. It's Valentine's coming up, and she's trying to steal the hearts of everybody here, knocking down those shots.
Man, you must have thought that one during halftime, huh?
No, just right off the top of my head, and she gets the block at the other end. That's what I'm good at. I'm here for all the corny dad jokes and to bring you play-by-play. Inbound to Fuller. She can't get the shot to go.
Still looking to get that rebound.
Pushes it out to Collie. Collie with the crossover. She drives up. No good. Still
on the ground.
Try to get it, but Stewart came away with it. And now Workman drives. Kicks out. One more to Stack. Stack back to Fuller from the free throw line. No good. She hasn't found it from the floor yet, Sawyer.
Yep, Edwards slowing it down here, looking to run a set. Jones, coach yelled at her a few minutes ago about staying and letting her run the set, and doing that right now.
Steele's going to pull from 3. It's going to be no good, and Stewart comes away with it. Adams trying to steal it on the way up. Stewart kicks it out off the run. Workman runs back to the middle, and they reset. Got a man-to-man or woman-to-woman defense here by the Wildcats. Fuller gets it off the good pass by Workman, and she finally gets one to go from the floor. Workman with the assist. Cash Money Collie, 4-3, nothing but the bottom of the net. Brooklyn Collie now with 11.
Forcing them to call a timeout here.
30-second timeout taken by Big Jim and Baby Dog and the Lady Spartans as Nitro extends the lead to 10 with 5:58 left here in the third. Got a replay coming here of Brooklyn Collie. Stop, pop, and nothing.
Nothing to say about that. Only good.
Brooklyn, she usually is lethal from the outside. This year she struggled. Last year she was awesome from three-point range, always in the top 3 of that three-point percentage. This year she hasn't even made it there, but tonight's helping. tonight is definitely helping.
Definitely
She's got 11. She's now the leading scorer for the Wildcats.
Looks like they're playing looked like a man.
Yeah, Nitro's playing a man, and now they're going to pull a man full court pressure.
They've been pressuring on this defense this entire game.
And that's what something Coach Jones is known for, is his aggressive pressure defense. And right there, almost forces a turnover by Fuller.
Right at the line.
Stewart's able to recover. Now Workman. Coach Jones wanting a call over there. Doesn't get it.
Looking for the screen in the middle.
Waller with a good look down low to Stack. Stack stacking the points up. That's 4 for her.
Smith needs to pay attention with that, and it's easily stoppable.
Now Brooklyn looking to take Workman off the dribble. Got a screen from Jones. Gets it again. Nothing's home. Good defense by Workman.
Euro.
Now with the dump to Jones, but she can't finish. But Colley with the rebound, no good. Smith.
There it is.
Third chance point. Nat Smith gets her 4th point of the game. Quiet game for Nat Smith, usually the leading scorer for the Wildcats, averaging 15.8 on the season.
Wildcats up 10 points.
As Workman tries to work on Adams, it's 1-on-1 there. Literally, 1 versus 1, and the numbers 1 and 1.
Man, your jokes. Can't
You
get
love
enough of
them.
them.
Stolen away by the number 1 of the Wildcats. Lays it off the glass and good. Give Micah Adams 4 in the game now.
Full court pressure right now.
12-point advantage for the Wildcats. Stewart guarded tough by Edwards, and we're going to get a foul. And it's going to go on Edwards, but she didn't initiate the contact. She ran into the screen by Fuller, which pushed her back into Stewart, and that's what they're going to call?
I guess. Let's see here. Have some subs.
Sigmund and Bree Gibson are back in the game. On the court for the Wildcats, J.C. Sigmund, who gets the steal. Bree Gibson, Carson Jones, Micah Adams, and Brooklyn Colley.
Looking down low for Jones.
Can't get the shot to
contested.
go. Good defense there by Fuller. They're trying to draw the foul down in there in the paint. Stewart crosses over, pulls from 3. It's going to be no good, and it's going to be tipped around. Fuller's going to come away with it, but can't still find it underneath. Bree Gibson playing volleyball. Loose ball.
Everybody's on the ground.
Spartans got it. Waller's got it. And she's stuck in the corner. Gets it to Fuller. Turnaround shot. Gets the good touch there, and Fuller's having a quarter herself with 6 points.
Adams looking down low for Jones. Decides to throw it up. Ooh.
Adams not known for her deep range shooting ability, but she had the look, and she tried to take it. And we're going to get a loose ball tie-up, I believe, even though bodies hit the floor there.
Man, this quarter, Stewart's is just getting banged up. They're playing her aggressive. Looks like.
Oh, no, we're going to get a foul on Bree Gibson there. Thought it was going to be a jump ball, but.
Yep.
Correction, and Chris cleaned up the sweat off the floor, as Chris is all over it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Looking at the corner here.
Outlet pass to Waller. Now back. Now they drop it into Fuller. Good defense by Nat Smith. Forces a bad shot from Fuller. Saw Nat Smith's old squad in action last night over at St. Albans as South Charleston took on St. Albans. It didn't end too well for South Charleston. Nat Smith drives, and she's going to be fouled by Fuller, and that is going to be number 3 on Fuller.
Technical difficulties here.
Nikki Gordon's over here yelling at me, saying
She's
that the
always
mic's
yelling at
going in
someone.
and out. Hopefully, she's getting messages. I'm sorry if we're having audio issues, as Nat Smith knocks down the first of two there. I turned it up, so hopefully it doesn't go out.
Oh, it's YouTube.
Might be YouTube, because we do have around 632 viewers. Misses the second one, Nat Smith does, and it's going to be Greenbrier East ball.
We're almost famous, Eric.
Almost famous. I'll never be famous. They beat the press. Good job there by the Lady Spartans. She works it around.
Around the world here.
Good drop pass by Fuller, but good defense by Sigmund. Now Workman with a three and got it to go. Workman now has 7 in the game. Nat Smith trying to answer back.
Deep.
And Waller is going to be hit with a foul, I believe. No, they're going to give that to Stack.
Yep.
That's her second.
Off the foot of.
And we're going to foul on Ava Edwards. That's her second.
Yep. Looked like it was off the foot of Fuller, but couldn't see there. Got some. Switching in and out. Who's going to take it out here?
Still full court pressure by the Wildcats as Workman has it. She's working against Ava Edwards. She gets the step, pulls back, and she's going to pull back to the top for the three, and it's going to be no good.
Definitely has her confidence now after that three.
And Nat Smith with another rebound.
Edwards in the corner.
They're going to swing it. Now Nat puts it on the court. She's going down.
Euro.
Up, and can't get it to go.
Smith's having trouble this game just converting. She's at the free throw line here. Let's see what she can do.
Late whistle on that as Stewart gets hit with the foul, and Nat Smith will head to the line to shoot 2. Stewart picks up her first foul of the game. And Nat Smith coming on strong here in the second quarter, or the second half, I'm sorry. She's got 6 total in the game.
76% free throw shooter here.
And she goes 1 of 2 again.
It was bad luck after I said that.
She's 2 for 4 from this stripe, as she was there just a minute ago and went 1 for 2 and went 1 for 2 on that series. Lawler's going to beat the press up. Gibson tries to recover. They hand it off to Stewart. Stewart gets the screen. Sigmund's able to work through it. Workman now up top, looks to drive. Taking Edwards to the hole. Good help defense.
Yep.
Stewart loses the handle. Sigmund comes away with it. Sigmund looking to push. Gives it out to Edwards, and it was last touch by Workman.
Trying to get a fast break there, but couldn't convert.
You look there at the middle of your screen. We have all the photographers down there taking these action pictures. You also have House Media in the building. He's at the other end. He's at the other end. He's taking pictures. Working through some head cold issues as
gosh. Smith looking there. Puts up 2.
It's a good inbound play when you got the size of Nat Smith.
Yep.
Now hand off to Workman. She has the lane, but she kicks it back out to Braxton. Now she drives. Back to Stewart. She goes up. She's going to be fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2, and that's going to be Sigmund's first foul of the game. 42-31, Lady Wildcats. 11-point advantage over the Lady Spartans. 1:10 left here in the third. 5 team fouls on the Lady Wildcats this quarter. Stewart makes the first. Micah Adams, Brooke and Colley going to check back in, and Stack's also going to check back in for the Spartans.
Giving Smith a break here.
Settles in for the second. Stewart does. It's up. Off front of the rim, no good. Edwards with the rebound. Now full court pressure from the Lady Spartans as Waller applied the pressure there to Edwards.
Weak full court pressure, decided just to collapse and go back to half court.
Conley on the drive, scoop, no good, and a late whistle, and I believe that's going to be on Fuller. It is indeed, and that's going to be her fourth, as you're going to watch it here.
Fouls on both sides of the courts at this end of this third quarter.
And she did come across the body there, you saw on the replay, and got some body instead of ball, and Brooklyn makes the first of two. And Fuller's going to check out, and number 30, Liz Woody, is going to check in the game.
See if she can make the second.
It's
Two
good.
for two.
She's got 5 in the quarter, 13 in the game as Brooklyn Colley leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats as we're under a minute here. Spartans look to get something generating on offense. Cross-court pass stolen by Bree Gibson. She read that. She was like a defensive back out there.
Yep. Let's see. Edwards looking for a driving in.
No good. They were trying to set up a pick and roll with her and Jones, and it just didn't happen. Now Stewart goes baseline, and she's going to be fouled by Edwards. It's 3 on Edwards. And Nat Smith's going to come back in for her after this first shot. Since the Wildcats are now with 5 team fouls, Stewart will go to the line to shoot 2.
Stewart's been on the line a lot this third quarter.
And she gets that one to go. She's got 9 in the game.
Yep.
4 in the first, 3 in the second, and 2 here from the charity stripe in the third.
She's going to go 2 for 2 here. She does.
She's 3 of 4 in the game. Full court pressure causing some chaos for the Wildcats. Smith's going to bring it up. Finds Gibson.
Ooh.
Thought about giving it to Jones. Passes it up for the 3. Can't get it to go. Smith goes back
There
up.
she is.
Second chance point. Nat Smith got it. She's got 8 in the quarter. Shot's going to be no good, but it was a good attempt by Workman. 46-34. Wildcats on top at the end of 3 as we watch this replay of that third chance point by Nat Smith. We're going to pay some bills, and we'll be back after that. And we're back in here inside Alumni Arena. Just had a 50-50 drawing. Tell you here in a minute of what the cause was for this 50-50 drawing. It's for Alexis Newsom. She was diagnosed with some round cell cancer. It's an aggressive type of cancer, so we're trying to raise money for her. She was part of the Wildcats, Lady Wildcats team. So we wish her all the best in her fight against cancer. As Carson Jones said, I'll knock this one down to fight cancer with you.
Driving in. Smith's on the ground.
It's going to be last touch by the Spartans, and it'll be Lady Wildcats ball. They are forcing turnovers with this high-pressure defense here late to close out the game. And that's something Coach Jones wanted them to do. You know, this is the sequel.
It is a sequel.
There
Lost the first one.
And like I said, there could be a trilogy at the Charleston Convention Center and Visitors Bureau, or whatever it's called now.
I don't even know.
Call it the Civic Center.
That's what I call it.
Good inlet pass to Nat Smith. Just can't get it to go. Had a bad angle on it.
Double team. See what
Woody.
he can do.
Woody got it to Braxton. And now she's going to run into a trap, but she somehow escapes there.
Woo!
Almost got away. Almost got a walk there. Workman working to try to find that three.
Braxton.
Step through for Braxton. No good. And last touch by Liz Woody. Fuller's going to check back in the game with 4 fouls. Be mindful of that. She's playing with 4 fouls with 6:30 left here in the game.
In the fourth quarter. That's bold. See what Justice's plan with that is, but
Well, he needs the size to be competitive against Smith and Jones.
Smith's looking down here.
Good ball fake by Smith.
Pull
Turn
up.
around. Fade away. Nat Smith coming on strong late.
Looking to get her spark back in the second half. Ooh.
And we get a carry by Stewart. Here's this replay of Nat Smith. Look at that. Ball fake, fade away, splash. Jinx. 1, 2, 3. Me a Coke. I don't want a Coke, though. Doesn't sound that good right
I'm
now.
a Dr. Pepper person.
Diet Mountain Dew.
That's disgusting. See if she can do it again.
Good drop
Swings
pass
it off. Man,
to Jones.
spatial awareness there.
Nat Smith can do it all. Rebound, assist, and score. Stewart hands it off to Waller. She drives, and
Foul.
we're going to get a foul called. We'll watch that replay, though, of Nat Smith dropping it down to Jones right here. Look at that. Fake, drop. It's like she had eyes in the back of her head right there.
So my teachers used to tell me, I got eyes in the back of my head. I never believed them.
Adams picks up her 3rd foul. They were wanting the charge and not the blocking foul, but it doesn't go in favor of the Wildcats. Waller
In and out.
still can't find it from the free throw line. She is now 0 of 5. And Big Jim, Senator Justice, takes a 30-second timeout in between the 2 free throws. We'll stay here with it.
Big Jim will roll his wheelie chair out.
He's only got a full timeout left. We're going to go commercial now since it's a full timeout. We'll see you here in about a minute.
Changing world. One thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time. In an ever-changing world, one thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
And we're back in here at Alumni Arena at Nitro High School. 52-34, Lady Wildcats on top. Waller at the line for her second chance after that timeout taken by the Greenbrier East Lady Spartans.
Just under 6 minutes left here in Alumni Arena.
Waller has not found it from the free throw line, and she finally does. 1 of 6 for her from the free throw line tonight. Wildcats back on offense. Get it in the post. Jones goes up, and good.
Contested layup right there.
She's got 6 in the quarter. Carson Jones does. I'm sorry.
Turnover.
3 in the quarter, I believe, for Jones. I think I put Jones down for some points that Smith scored in my book, so we'll have to check the official book here in a little bit.
Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
Fuller has it, kicks it into the corner.
3.
And Greenbrier East living and dying by that 3 tonight, and it's not working out for him. Matt Smith thought about with the hesitation step.
Was looking for it again at that free throw line.
Now Sigmund. It's Carson Jones back out to Gibson. Now drops it to Smith.
There
Spin.
it is. She had it.
And one.
And one.
And Braxton picks up her 4th. And Nat Smith has had a heck of a second half.
Fired up 4th quarter.
As you see here, the good dump pass by Gibson. Spin, contact, and the finish.
Finally getting her spark.
Misses the 3-point attempt there. And Workman's out on the run, pushing, and no good. But Waller comes away with it. Stewart.
Deep.
Long rebound. Coach Jones telling Bree not to reach. Don't need to risk getting fouls right now. Workman with a good move. Dumps it to Fuller. Fuller shot good.
There it is. Just dumps it back and a little easy 5-foot shot right there.
Hey, when you penetrate, it opens stuff up because the defense collapses.
Yep.
And that's what happened there. Smith feeling herself in the post. She's triple team, no call. Shot's no good. Workman working it out. Sigmund ties it up, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Lady Spartans.
Jones is fixing her knee brace, it looks like.
I believe Jones has got 6 in the quarter. Could be wrong, but she's going to catch a breather as Kinley Steele comes in. 56-37. Almost the same score. It is the same score that Greenbrier East beat the Lady Wildcats back in December.
Yep.
Braxton off the inbound.
Oh.
It's going to be last touch by the Wildcats, and it'll stay Greenbrier East ball. Yeah, tables definitely have turned.
Yep.
4 minutes left. We won't get the same final score, but it looks like the outcome is going to be in the favor of the Wildcats. Braxton works through the double team.
Looked kind of rough there, but no foul.
Waller for 3, and she got it.
Around the rim. Looking for Smith here. Smith wanted to shoot it.
Yeah, she was put on that step back, thought about pulling it, but right now they're looking to kill time, get it into the post. Stack's going to check in at the next dead ball.
Smith's looking down.
Here's the double team.
Oh.
She couldn't handle the no-look pass from Smith. It'd have been beautiful if she could have. And we're going to get a timeout taken by the Wildcats. It is a full timeout. So our producer, Jason Redmond, will either pay some bills or run some replays. And we'll take a break and be back here in a minute.
Plan? No problem. Just wing it, and we'll do the rest. Plump and juicy? You got it. Fried to perfection? Always. Sauced and tossed, or naked if you prefer. It's always your choice at Geno's. Whether it's a 6 or 10 piece of our famous original wings, or our tasty traditional wings, or a 10-ounce portion of our tender boneless wings, we'll leave your mouth watering for more. We promise we won't wing it, but you should. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House. Just wing it.
And we're back in here at Alumni Arena. As you saw, the cheerleaders there firing up the crowd. 56-40 with 3:28 left here in the fourth and final quarter. 16-point advantage for the Lady Wildcats. 1 team foul apiece here in the quarter. And after that turnover, Lady Spartans will have the ball, and we're going to see full court pressure here, Sawyer.
They don't care. 3.5 minutes left. We're still pressuring. Up by 16.
Well,
tosses it off. Jones covering her ground here.
Good move there by Workman to create the separation to get the basket down there. She's got 10 in the game. Now Colley attacking, drop pass down to Jones, and Fuller's done for the game right there.
She's out.
If Fuller didn't put the hand on the body before she got ball, you're going to see it here. Watch. She takes that left hand and puts it right on the body and then goes over top.
That's what will get you.
To create the leverage for the block. If she would have just went straight up and just without the body, the hand on the body, it would have been clean.
Some refs even see if you have a little bit of your hand down, they'll call it a foul.
Jones having a big fourth quarter as well. She's good from the free throw line. Averaging around 54% on the season from the charity stripe, but she's been pretty solid tonight from there.
Full court.
And Stewart beats it. She's racing Sigmund up the court. Sigmund applying good pressure, and the pressure causes a turnover.
Looking for someone on the other side. She's got no one. Forces to throw up something. But
no call. And it'll stay with the Wildcats as that it was a jump ball. I don't know if it's all the body heat in here, the excitement.
It's always hot in here.
Or they just got the thermostat way up as Colley fires from deep three.
Cash money, Colley.
Colley with the three. And J.C. Sigmund gets hit with a foul right after.
Man.
Brooklyn Colley coming out tonight when it counts. Waller tries to force it over to Woody, and it was tipped, but she gets the deflection.
Spartans are looking down low. They don't have their big man in the game, though.
Nope. And that pressure causes the ball to go out of bounds. Workman goes down hard, comes up a little gimpy there. Hate to see it. Hope she's okay. It'll stay Lady Spartans ball. She looks like she's a competitor, and she'll stay in the game.
Looking for someone here. Got no one.
Woody gave it back to Stewart. Now over to Stack. Stack with no luck on the roll. And it's going to stay here with the Lady Spartans. Brooklyn Colley just having herself a game. She had 13, and that gave her 16 right there, well above her season average, as she has found her stroke late here, double her season average. Pick off by Nat Smith. 1-on-2. Gives it to Adams.
There it is.
Scoop and score for Micah Adams. She's only got 6 points, but she does so much more for this Wildcats team. As Colley gets the strip. Brooklyn pushing out. She goes up.
Looking for
and one. Workman fouled her on the shot. And Cash Money Colley will head to the line to shoot one. And you can hear it in Alumni Arena as it is 65-42 with under 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Lady Wildcats seeking that revenge.
65-42. See if Colley can make her first. Oh, it was and one.
Yep, Jones down. And Jones.
Do they get the timeout?
Jones hit the floor, and Pat Jones comes out and calls the timeout. It is going to be a full timeout as you see the excitement coming off the bench for the Lady Wildcats here in Alumni Arena. Cheerleaders coming out to fire everybody else up, and we're going to take a commercial to fire you up at home.
My name's Dave Casebowl, and I'm proud to be the mayor of Nitro. The city is made up of local businesses that have been the strength of our community for decades. Family businesses are the lifeblood of any small city. Those businesses provide a sense of city pride. Here you will find antique and niche shop and great family-owned restaurants. For outdoor lovers, there's Riding Our Lake that suits everyone's needs from hiking and biking to fishing and running. We hope to see you soon.
N-I-T-R-O, go Nitro!
And we're back here in Alumni Arena. You see Chris out there cleaning up all that sweat and grime.
At this
all over
point,
the court.
someone just needs to pay him. I've been begging that for years.
I mean, the boosters here should do something for Chris. I'm just saying.
We got all this nice stuff. We're not paying him.
Something about the boosters say something about volunteers all the time. I don't know.
We're not getting paid either, Eric. Well, you might be. I don't know.
Nope. I've been told I was a volunteer this year. Minute 49, Kenzie Casto dribbles it and gets it poked away by Workman and hits the referee. And we'll reset here with a minute 48.
Nitro's looking just to waste some time here. Finish out this game.
Lead. 23-point lead over the number 2 team.
To see the progression from the start of the year where we lost to him and then come out dominant. Would you say it's the end of the season? I would say.
No call on Jones' shot that she missed, but Nat Smith's there to clean it up and get that basket to go. Sawyer, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said because I was watching that play down there.
I know. It's all good.
6 games left after
6
this
games left, yep.
in regular season play. And we'll be probably bringing you some regional games and sectional games here from Alumni Arena as Woody got called for a walk.
Hopefully the boys, too.
Hopefully the boys. They are doing battle with Chapmanville. I haven't received a score update.
I don't know.
I know they were down at one point, and we're going to get a kickball from Stewart. $762 viewers on YouTube tonight. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Just for a little old Nitro High School.
I know. This is interesting. Inbound play. Kicks it out.
Sigmund couldn't get the 3 to go, but they get it back out, and you hear Coach Jones saying reset. But Casto ignores it, and it's no good, and it's going to be last touch by Kinley Steele. 67-42, 50 seconds remaining here. You can pretty much write it down that Nitro is going to go to 13-3 on the season and hand the Lady Spartans their first loss of the season. Stewart fires from 3, no good. 3 Wildcats try to converge and
foul.
Braxton came away with it and Casto picks up a foul. 32.5. Lady Wildcats remain perfect in conference play. 13-3 now on the season. And the Lady Spartans go to 16-1. Step back. And one. Sigmund.
Looking for some points on the board.
Stewart's created separation with that step back, and Sigmund just playing too aggressive. Gets the foul called on her and sends Stewart to the line for a 4-point play.
Right under 30 seconds left at Alumni Arena.
Yeah, that one's going to be talked about in the locker room, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And she converts on it. Now Sigmund bringing it up.
Still full court pressure.
And Braxton
getting rough here.
Is going to get her 5th foul. I got 5 in my book, but maybe it's 4 only.
Yeah.
At this point, it doesn't really matter. Jones off the inbound. Carson Jones.
There you go.
Coming on strong here late in the 4th quarter, having a big performance. Braxton's going to pull from 3 at the other end. She got it to go. 3 balls start falling at the end of the game for Greenbrier East, but it's a little bit too late.
Well, Bench was trying to finish the game, but got another possession.
And time's going to expire here with your number 1 in AAA, Lady Wildcats, winning 69-49 over the number 2 Big Jim-led Lady Spartans of Greenbrier East. This was the sequel. Greenbrier East got the advantage the first time. Lady Wildcats had something to prove, and they did tonight. And there's something about playing on your home court, getting that revenge that makes it so much sweeter, Sawyer.
Yeah, you know, nothing wrong with the way the Wildcats played today. I think everything we had was great. You know, you look at Smith down low in the second half, just, I don't know what Coach Jones said to her in the locker room, but it must have been something good.
This is a couple games this season that she's had a slow first half and finished strong.
Yep.
And I believe your dad's wanting us to wrap it up.
He's
Past
trying to go
his
home.
bedtime, 8:48. Old man.
That's insane.
He's got to wake up and get those buses going early.
It's Saturday, Eric.
Yeah, but he's got to catch up on sleep.
Yep.
We'll be back here tomorrow night, 5 p.m., I believe, is the start time for the Lady Wildcats versus the Lady Generals of Winfield. I believe it might be senior night as well. That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Could be wrong. But join us there. If you can't be here in person, you can always find us at Nitro Wildcats Broadcasting on YouTube or Nitro Wildcats.